$9.97. Nick! Oh, didn't see you guys there. Don't know if you heard that, but I just did 1,000. So, Monday, we're back for week number 2 of Quentin Quarantino. Got a really tough workout. Hopefully you guys are still around. I know you saw what's on the board, but if you're still with me, congratulations. That's the first step. Also got a nice little skill that we're gonna work on today. But let's talk through it, and then we're gonna do a little demo action. The skill. So we've got one-legged glute bridges. Basically, the skill is gonna involve working the booty, but working the side abs out. The one-legged glute bridges, the thing that's a little bit different from the glute bridges this time than last is that we're gonna do a 2-second pause at the top. And while we did do 2-legged glute bridges last week, the one-legged ones are a little more challenging. Obviously, they're gonna isolate one side more than the other. So unless you want just a really big right butt or a really big left butt, we're gonna do both of them. So you're gonna do 10 on each side. And same thing's gonna happen with the other movement here. That we're gonna demonstrate these side plank hip taps. You do not need to pause for any specific period of time. However, all these movements should be done with intention, meaning you should try to isolate those specific muscles that we're looking for, the obliques, the side abs, and going through them as fast as you can and recruiting other muscles, that's not gonna hit the target. There's no time limit on these, so make it burn a little bit. This is gonna be a pretty quick explanation for the workout. Pukie Brewster is one of, well, it's one that's not an official CrossFit workout, girl workout, probably because there's no one named Pukie Brewster in the world. But yeah, it still became popular. Someone posted it back in 2005 on the CrossFit message board, and it got adopted by a lot of gyms as one of their unofficial benchmarks, and it's still around today. And I am happy to say that tomorrow, Coach Clark is gonna demonstrate this live for you guys. So if you wanna watch some good old-fashioned suffering, you know, if you're have even a tiny sadistic streak, watching someone do 150 burpees live is just really fills your soul with love and hate at the same time. So 150 burpees. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna switch places with the cameraman. We're gonna do some demo stuff. Before we go through the workout, let's talk about the skill. So David, I'm gonna have you do the one-legged glute bridge here. So he's gonna have the sole of one foot down. So this is gonna be for that right butt cheek there. Go ahead, I want you to elevate for me, and we're gonna pause for 2 seconds at the top. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, down. That's one rep. Do another one. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, down. Let's go ahead and switch so we can see what the other side looks like there. Sole of the foot down, you're gonna press through the sole of that foot, elevate that leg, 1,000, 2, 1,000, down, and up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, down. You guys get the idea. That is going to be our glute bridge right there, and Peaches is doing her version of glute bridges in the background, looking great. The side plank hip taps. So for this movement there, you can't really do them on the hand. You're gonna have to do an elbow plank. Believe me, we tried and it was really weird looking. So it's just like it sounds. You're gonna tap that hip to the ground, and you're gonna pinch back up at the top. So as soon as that hip touches the floor, you can bring it on up. And again, about that pace that David's doing right now, perfect. Let's switch to the other side facing the camera. And we're gonna touch that to the floor and up. So some of you guys who have done these before, you know that these might not feel terrible during it, but the next day, having those isolated obliques, go ahead and rest, David. Having those isolated obliques, it really tells you that you just did something and that it's a muscle group that we don't hit a ton because we really do more core to extremity type movements. So now, for that workout of the day, old Pukie Brewster, a burpee begins with the standing position. We touch our chest and our thighs to the floor. And to complete the rep, we jump up and clap. So that's the movement that we're looking for, the burpee. So David's gonna keep going here. Right now, that's 3 burpees. That's 2% done, 98% to go, 147 to go, 146 left. He's doing great. We'll check back in with him in a couple hours. Survive this one tomorrow, embrace the suck. That's what it's all about. Go LWCF.